Hey guys, it's Red Lightning, and today is my new series I decided to create. It's called Life. For those of you who don't know, I am a devoted Christian. Grew up with it all my life, and this new series is going to come out every Sunday, and I'm going to be talking about the verse of the day and what it means, or the verse of the week and what it means, and like a lesson through it. Then I will also say a Christian song of the day or the week, explaining why I like this song. Then I will talk about something child friendly of Christian that you could share or watch, or some Bible lessons from my life, like some things that God did for my life. So let's get started with the verse. Today's verse is 1 Corinthians 13:1. I may speak in different languages, whether human or even of angels, but if I don't have love, I am only a noisy bell or a ringing cymbal. The chapter this is about Paul. Paul responds to the Corinthians over impency on certain spiritual gifts by showing them all gifts are worthy, if not practiced through godly love. Paul provides 14 descriptors of love, descriptors of love, all action verbs, all choices made out of commitment to set self aside and serve others, choosing to love each other. In this way, would solve many of the problems Paul has confronted in this letter. The spiritual gift provides a glimpse of what is not knowable. I don't know. But when the perfect comes, we all know love is the greatest of all the virtues. Now, if you don't understand the story, I suggest you read it. It's on 1 Corinthians 13:1-13. And also, here's the extra info about it. 1 Corinthians 13:1-13 is one of the most loved and well-known passages in the Bible, but Paul places it after his teaching about spiritual gifts for a specific reason. Some of the gifts seem impressive, but if attempted without self-sacrificing love for others, they become meaningless, even destructive. Paul uses 14 verbs to describe what love does and does not do. Love is foundation for Paul's teaching in the following chapter on prophecy, tongues, and even orderly worship. While the section is often quoted in romantic settings, such as weddings, the concept in mind is the gift of sacrificing godly love. Now let's move on to the song of the day. Song of the day is Reckless Love, and I forgot the name of the singer. I haven't heard it in a while, sorry. But I can sing you like a small part that I love so much. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I don't deserve it. Take yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. And I finally know the singer. I remember now. Iglesias, Celebration. I suggest you listen to the full song because I don't really have the full song memorized. So now let's move on to the last section of the life. Today I will be talking about one of the childhood shows, but specifically one episode, but it was like in a DVD, so it's called Where's God When I'm Scared by Veggietales. Veggietales is something I grew up when I was little. Veggietales was the first, the Where's God When I'm Scared was the first episode of Veggietales. The plot is Bob and Larry on the countertop receive a letter from Lucy Anderson from Phoenix, Arizona, who is afraid that there are monsters in her closet. Larry mentions to Lucy that he thought there were monsters in her closet, but it turns out to be his fluffy bunny slippers. Bob then tells Lucy to see if it's just her slippers or convenience. I don't know how to say that exactly. But then they say to go into they go into a little show. Their first ever little skit called Tales from the Crisper is where Junior Asparagus is watching a show and then he becomes scared, and when he goes to bed he was so scared, then out of nowhere Bob and Larry come out of nowhere and tell him that he shouldn't be scared and it's alright, and they sing him a song and explain why God is bigger than everything, and sing the song God is bigger than the boogeyman. God is bigger than the boogeyman. It's bigger than Godzilla or the monsters on TV. I actually have a special memory of this song. I have a little sister, and when she was very little, she got scared of the thunder and came running towards me. I was hugging her, helping her calm down. Then I started singing her that song, and she was starting to feel more calmer. That was one of the only times where we actually bonded. But anyways, back to the skit. After explaining it, the actor who played the monster from the movie Junior watched explained that he's just a actor and he's not really a monster in real life. Then they continue singing the song, and then Junior learns his lesson, tells his dad that he's not afraid, and he goes to sleep. And then after it, they go into a silly song with Larry called the Water Buffalo song. Everybody got a water buffalo. I forgot the rest. Sorry, it's been a while since I last watched it. But then it's like a little silly song as a break, and then after the silly song, they go into the next skit. Daniel and the Lion's Den. It's technically like the normal Bible story of Daniel and the Lion's Den, except with Veggietales and all that kind of stuff. Basically, it's the same thing where Daniel helps the king with his dream, and then and made him his second command or something like that. Yeah, second command. But then the 3 wise men were very jealous of him, so they came up with an idea to make the king say that no one should pray or worship anyone but him. They tricked him into making a law, and when Daniel prays to God and worships him, they automatically throws him into the lion's den. That night in the first night of Daniel in the lion's den, he was all scared, and then an angel from above tells him to don't be frightened. Then God is protecting him. In the lion's den, the lions never actually eat him or anything like that. The next morning, the king comes to see about Daniel's fate, and then Daniel comes out of the cave all live. And then the king finds out that the wise men tricked him. And then after that is over, the Bob and Larry talk about it, then read a Bible verse. Elijah 14:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. And there's this little song, I forgot how it goes, but Bob hates it so much, and I do not know why. But anyway, I hope you can watch the show, because I know I'm terrible explaining it. I haven't seen it in years, and I don't know if I don't have a way to watch it. So I hope you enjoy this new series. series, and hope you're okay with my religion. And I'll see you all next Sunday. Bye.